this video, we talked to you about Donnarumma wanting to stay at Milan, Schneider agreeing a deal with Sampdoria, and Manolas is staying at Roma. What's up, everybody? I'm Marco Messina.
And I'm Michael Cantaris.
And welcome back to Italian Football TV. This is our daily Serie A transfer news recap, and I've never seen a bigger smile on this guy's face in a long time. There's so much to get through in this episode. It's full of a lot of positivity for most of the teams, at least, and we'll start out with the news that we brought you yesterday about Sampdoria's interest in Schneider. They made a lot of moves in the past 24 hours. They actually got Schneider to agree a deal to join Sampdoria. He wants to go. He's pushing for a move. He's agreed his salary. The problem is actually that it's still a tough deal to go through. They're not sure if Gianpaolo wants him. They're not sure if they're able to pay for him, first of all. And so there's still a lot to get forward. It's a tough deal to get through, but Schneider's agent will meet with Sampdoria again today, and they're trying to make this deal go forward.
This is pretty awesome. Even though it might not happen, just having the link with Sampdoria to Schneider. We know Schneider is a champion, and back on our voice at Sampdoria, I really hope he does go there. He might be a little bit more expensive, but I do think the jerseys will be sold if he does end up going there.
Absolutely, and I think Schneider just brings class to a team.
Exactly.
He helps inspire youngsters, and we know Sampdoria push hard on building a youth, so he is the perfect guy to have at that. Even though he's older, I still want to see him at Sampdoria. With Juventus news, this might be some of the only negative things that we will say in this video, because it seems like Danilo looks like the guy for Juventus at the moment. Dani Alves officially left Juventus today, and negotiations officially started today between Real Madrid and Juventus for Danilo. Today, Juve will try to find an agreement with Danilo on his contract. Danilo is open to joining Juventus. He is good friends with Alexandro. They've been talking, and he wants to go to Juve.
I don't know too much about him, but I don't think he's Juve material.
I should note one other thing. I saw in the comments yesterday, someone asked us why can't they sign Danilo and Douglas Costa, and maybe we didn't explain it well. Every year you get two non-European players that a team can sign, that an Italian team can sign, but if they're playing in Europe already or they have a European passport, they're good. And if they're playing in Italy and don't have a European passport, they're good.
Another thing is, someone was saying, what happens if a South American or non-European leaves? You get an extra spot. Actually, you don't get an extra spot.
I didn't know that.
You just get it at the end of the new season.
I didn't know that, actually. So yes, basically, if they play in Serie A already, you could sign as many as you want. If they don't play, you only get two, and they don't have an Italian passport or a European passport for that sake. So yes, it seems like Douglas Costa is looking further and further away from Juventus. Last news that I threw in here for Juve, Milinkovic-Savic's agent gave a quote today which kind of pushes maybe Juve a little bit further away, because we said yesterday that Juve are interested in signing him. He says that they have multiple 50 million euro offers, over 50 million euro offers for Milinkovic-Savic, but he won't leave Lazio this season. He says maybe next year, but not this season. But let's move on to the thing that Michael is gonna love the most. And first of all, I gave him credit last video. I'm gonna give him credit today. Mike.
Respect, come on.
All right, we're going for a clap? There we go. Michael said, when it looked like it was a done deal where he was supposed to have his medical, Michael said he is not joining Zenit. He said, I got that great connection with him. I know that he's not going to be going. And I made fun of you a little bit.
You did.
But you were right. Manolas is not going to Zenit St. Petersburg anymore. He did not agree to the deal. He is not happy with them. Zenit are not happy with him, so they both hate each other. It seems like for now, he is staying at AS Roma.
I'm so happy.
Congrats.
Like, I know, I'm so happy this happened. At the end of the day, I just hope he stays in the Serie A. I don't care if he stays at Roma, if he goes to Inter or whatever. I just don't want him to go to...
Mike, the Inter fan?
I don't want him to leave the Serie A or something. Do you think he's gonna stay, or do you think?
I was wrong before. I thought Zenit was done. Apparently Michael knows. He's the new Di Marzio.
Okay, let's not get crazy over here. Don't have me.
But yeah, last news for Roma. Congrats to Roma fans who want to keep Manolas. He would 35 million was not enough for him. First of all, he could go for much more because he's a quality defender. Didn't have his best of seasons, but Mike was right before, and he says again that we still haven't seen the real Manolas. So hopefully next season we do, and hopefully it's in the Serie A. Last news with Roma, Karsdorp, their new signing, actually needs surgery, which will come on Monday for some kind of meniscus problem in his knee. Don't worry though, Roma already knew about this before signing for the club, and it doesn't look like it's going to be serious, only 2 to 3 weeks out. so I wanted to throw this one in there. Milan news, let's go to right now. Before we say the big news with Donnarumma, Borini passed his medical for Milan today. Suso gave a quote saying, "I have multiple offers to join teams in the Champions League, but I am staying here at Milan." Biglia to Milan is not off yet. There's a lot of reports saying Biglia will not be joining Milan. Di Marzio says it's still on the table, but it's a little bit rough. And now with the big news for Milan, today Mino Raiola plus Donnarumma's dad could be meeting Milan to talk about the renewal, and Donnarumma is not going to the meeting because apparently Donnarumma has already told his representatives that he wants to stay at Milan.
That's the news we've been all wanting to hear. All the Serie A fans. The past 2 weeks we're going crazy. What was going on? He was getting hacked. He was going to Real Madrid. He wasn't staying at Milan. Yeah, apparently.
I don't believe it.
But I really hope he does stay at Milan. I mean, it does look like it's gonna happen, but I guess you'll never know till it actually happens because Mino Raiola's agent.
Literally, we've been going back and forth with this one, so you can't really believe the reports. But if you want to, Sky Italia is saying that he's gonna stay at Milan. We'll see how the negotiations go through tomorrow. Inter news, this is absolutely fantastic. Live tweeting this one because we tweet Di Marzio's news as he's doing it live on air, and amazing feedback from this one. Inter has solved their financial fair play problems, which have been a huge burden for them this summer so far. They sold 30 million euros worth, which is the number that they needed to get to, and they did not have to sell Perisic. The idea was that they had to sell Perisic to get to this number. Instead, they sold 6 players to build up to this 30 million, and the best part is now they have leverage for Perisic. They don't have to sell him. They could renew him, and if they do sell him, they could get the high offer that they want to get from him, make Manchester United overspend 50 million, 55 million, they will sell. Now they don't have to sell him for more. And before you comment on this, Michael, let me say the quick 6 players: Di Marco, Gravillon, Egelfi, Caprari, Miange, and Banega. And there's a few buybacks on a few of those. So Mike, what do you think about this?
I think this is actually pretty awesome. Like you said, they have the leverage in the deal, and hopefully we start seeing Inter buying some players, since you know the FFP is all managed, and we're gonna start seeing both Milan teams, especially Inter, because we don't have a lot of news for them, but they're gonna start buying. And do you think they should sell Perisic? I still think 45 was a lot for them. They should have sold him, but now they can even get more. That's if they want to sell him.
Yeah, no, I think so too. I was always on that boat of sell Perisic if you're getting that kind of money. And the first signing for them is going to be Skriniar. He's in Milano today. Could be done. Apparently he's already signed and done his medicals. So he will be the first signing for Milan. And I just want to give credit to their directors for working hard and working smart on selling some of these players and also getting buybacks on these younger players. I think Banega should have gone for a higher price, but
I think so too.
In the big picture of things, this is a very good idea, and now they have some leverage, and now they can start building with July coming. Gabigol, if we believe the Instagram transfer list, you know when players follow and like pictures, apparently Gabigol started following Stuttgart on Instagram. People were going crazy saying maybe he's joining. I don't know what to make of this, but he started following Stuttgart.
Apparently he's going to go somewhere on loan. Doesn't look like he's going to stay. It doesn't really matter up to this point if he doesn't stay. Yeah. I wish he'd stay and fight for a spot, but it doesn't look likely.
Arsenal made an official offer, a high offer for Dalbert from Nice. Inter, he is an Inter target, so we'll keep you updated on that one. And finally, with Napoli, Real Sociedad's director, he said there's been no contact with Napoli for Rulli, and next season he is definitely staying here. So the goalkeeping situation at Napoli is not sorted. It looks more complicated, but overall a great day for the Serie A. Hopefully all of these things come into fruition. But yeah, very excited, very happy. And Mike, you mostly know, right?
Yes, I'm so excited. This was a great for, I feel like, almost all teams. Hopefully tomorrow we get even better news from that.
So yes, guys, this is our daily transfer recap. You're recapped on everything that happened today in the transfer market. As always, thank you so much for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to our channel for daily content, and comment below your 2 cents on everything we said, and we'll talk to you soon.
Ciao,
ragazzi. On this video, we talked to you about Donnarumma wanting to stay at Inter. Fuck.
You fucking idiot. Oh my god, they're gonna kill us in the comments.